High school sucks. High school sucks. These are 5 things. I mean, high school sucks in some ways. Doesn't have to completely, totally suck. And these are 5 things maybe to kind of help you out. It's kind of like a survival guide for high school. I know you're saying, Horton, when were you in high school? The 90s? The 1990s? And the answer is, I don't know, yeah, sort of, so what? Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. Number 1, it's only 4 years. High school has a life expectancy, and unless you graduate early or a little bit late, it's only 4 years. It's not going to last forever. So just know that. So when you're there, and if you love it, or if you don't love it, know that it will eventually end. Number 2, make the most of it. If you're there and you have to be there, do something cool, try something new. Like, I was in theater briefly, and I couldn't, at the time I could not deal with authority. I was like, kind of like punk rock or whatever, and I just couldn't deal with like really uptight theater people and like other like theater kids. I just didn't fit in with them. But kind of looking back, if I can go back, I would have done more theater, and people ask me like, oh, what's a good way to get started in acting or comedy or performing? And I think high school theater or some kind of performing arts is totally amazing. And if you could take advantage of that for free, I would say do it. I'm sure there's tons of other things. Maybe there's like audio video, or you could, maybe there's a vlogging class. I don't know. Number 3, cool people become losers. No, not all cool people become losers. Sometimes cool people or people that are bullied go on to do awesome things. But a lot of times, people peak in high school. Ask anyone who's gone to like a high school reunion and ask if all the people that were popular are still popular. A lot of times they get fat, or they have a zillion kids, or they kind of stay stuck in their hometown kind of doing nothing. I'm actually kind of a late bloomer, and I was bullied in high school. Like, I'm sure a lot of people have been bullied, and I was bullied at gunpoint. I used to get my ass kicked. I was called fag because I was like straight edge, or I like Morrissey, whatever the case may be. I was bullied all throughout high school. But look how I turned out. Not good. But I do remember going back, it's not that long ago, maybe like a couple of years ago, and I went back to New York, and I went to like a bar in my hometown, and there was a whole bunch of people from high school. I remember one guy who came up to me, and he, you know, kind of an asshole to me, like really didn't bully me, but kind of like made my life a little bit miserable. And he apologized. He was like, hey, listen, at the time, he's like, I always thought you were a cool dude, but at the time, like, I thought for me to be cool, I had to put someone else down, and you know, I was a kid, and like, you know, kids act like idiots, and I was totally fine. Like, I don't hold grudges, like nothing good comes of that. And keep in mind, like, if you're getting bullied, or people are assholes, they're just as insecure as you are. We all are, you know, everyone's insecure in some way, and if someone happens to be really good looking, or really good at sports, or just a really great personality or something like that, and they just could bully someone or make someone else feel bad, they're going through their own stuff, and high school will end for them, and you don't get any like high school street credit. You can't go out and be like, oh, I was a cheerleader, or I was like a really cool DJ, or I was a really good skateboarder. Give me a good job. Doesn't happen. Be smart. There's nothing awesome or sexy about being an idiot. Do your best. Study, you know, I don't know, do what you can when you're there, and you know, so you can go to a really good college, or at least apply some of these things in life after high school. I skipped a lot of high school. I didn't study, I almost never opened a book, but I managed to pass everything. So I did go to summer school for math once, but that's where I learned how to play guitar, because somebody brought a guitar in, and I was like, oh, so we just played guitar all through summer school. If I could go back, I would do better. If I'm gonna have to be there anyway, I would definitely do better and maybe finish college. I think I'm getting a zit right here, which is super gross. Number 5, high school does not define you. What happens in high school doesn't put a stamp on you, and for the rest of your life, you're that. It's not like you can go on in life and be like, well, were you cool in high school? Nobody cares about that later on. Those are 5 things about high school. I hope you got something out of it, and make sure to smash that like button and let me know in the comment section below if you're in high school now. Let me know what some of the things you're going through, or if you can relate to any of the things I've said. If you're past high school, let me know if you've ever run into someone later on and that was really cool or popular, or maybe wasn't so cool, and see if there was any kind of transformation one way or another. And if you're not in high school yet, what are you thinking? Like, what do you think is going to happen? Are you excited about it? And just let me know in the comment section below. I also did a Draw My Life video. I was inspired by a lot of other YouTubers drawing their lives, so I was like, oh, I'll make a Draw My Life video, and this is it right here, so click and check that out. Make sure to subscribe, and also check out my Facebook page. I like to talk I can chat with people now on my Facebook page, so go like that. So we could talk about stuff. We could talk about super deep stuff, or just really surface stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week. I think I really do have a zit here.